Hello everyone, and welcome to my Days of Our Lives official. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. At Paulina and Chanel's apartment, Chanel inquired whether Paulina had received the results of her biopsy. Paulina stated that she had concluded that no news was good news. Paulina seemed cheery as she sipped a veggie smoothie, mentioning that she was starting a new diet. Paulina explained that her excellent attitude was due to her discovery of a holistic healing treatment that she believed could help Abe retrieve his memories. Abe appeared and presented Paulina with a couple of chocolate croissants from Sweet Bits Bakery. Chanel joked that Paulina was on a diet. Chanel left when Paulina requested for some time alone with Abe. Paulina then told Abe about the studies she had discovered on alternative therapies for memory loss. Abe cut Paulina off, telling her that he could learn to live with himself even if his memories never returned. "My question is, can you?" Abe asked Paulina. Paulina stated that she would always adore Abe, regardless. Abe expressed a desire to witness his and Paulina's wedding ceremony. Paulina smiled when Abe mentioned that their wedding must have been one of the happiest days of his life. After the film ended, Abe stated that the event had not brought up any memories. Abe teased that a kiss from Paulina might help him recall his memory. Before Paulina and Abe could kiss, she got a call from Brady. Everett looked up an article he had written for The Spectator, claiming that Paulina had record poll numbers as a result of her tough-on-drugs policies. Stephanie appeared with a huge cup of coffee for Everett and sat with him at a table. Stephanie inquired about Leo's Lady Whistleblower column. Everett complained that Leo's piece was late and that everyone in Salem appeared to be hiding at least one secret. Stephanie smiled as she remembered waking up in bed with Harris some weeks before. Stephanie laughed at the notion of Everett having any dark secrets. Everett left after getting an alert on his phone. Jada stood nearby, having narrowly missed running into Everett. Jada joined Stephanie at a table, and they joked about getting drunk together weeks ago. Jada inquired whether Harris had ensured that Stephanie had arrived home safely. Stephanie continued to smile broadly as she said Harris had been a perfect gentleman. Jada asked Stephanie if she was interested in Harris. Stephanie replied she wasn't, and she remembered kissing Everett on New Year's Eve. When Chanel entered, Stephanie invited her to join her and Jada. Chanel agreed, but Jada quickly stood up and left. Chanel expressed optimism that Jada was not going because of Chanel, and she was unhappy to learn that Talia had left town. Jada stated that Talia had desired a fresh start, and she reasoned that everyone shared that sentiment. Harris arrived at the Salem police station, ready to interrogate a long-haired man with a lot of dark facial hair who Harris and Jada had detained for drug possession. Harris discovered that the man's last name was Holsenkamp. Harris went on to say that the man had only been released from Statesville 2 days before, and that unless Holsenkamp cooperated, he might never be free again. Everett appeared and stood outside the interrogation room window. Harris became irritated when Holsenkamp refused to communicate, and he exited the room. Everett approached Harris in the foyer and requested an interview with Holsenkamp. Harris stated that he could not allow Everett to interview a prisoner. Everett puffed and wished Harris good luck as he departed. "You're going to need it," Everett informed a perplexed Harris. Brady and Teresa were furious when they discovered Tate had gotten a black eye while in jail. Brady and Teresa demanded to know who had attacked Tate, who claimed to have been punched in the face without provocation by another inmate. Teresa turned to Brady and suggested he urge Nicole to persuade EJ to withdraw the allegations against Tate. When Tate said that it wouldn't harm to attempt Teresa's plan, Brady gave Tate a serious look and agreed. Brady departed for the DeMera estate. Teresa tried to console Tate by claiming that he was brave. Tate stated that he was merely putting up a front and was afraid. Teresa reached for Tate's hand and held it tenderly in hers. Teresa used her time in a Mexican prison years ago to tell Tate to never give up hope. "I came out considerably stronger. And I understand how bad it is for you to be in here right now. However, you will emerge stronger from this experience. Do you understand why? Because you are my son, and you are stronger than you realize," Teresa explained. Nicole told EJ at the DiMera mansion that she was struggling to maintain her faith. Nicole revealed that she prayed for the first time in a long time when she and EJ spread their baby's ashes weeks ago. EJ pointed out that catastrophes had nothing to do with God punishing humans. When tragedies befall us, all we can try and do is remain as strong as we can and focus as best we can on what we still have to be grateful for, EJ put forward. Nicole stated that she was tired of sobbing and wanted to yell. "I'd like to know why this is happening. I want to know why Holly is suffering. I want to know why we lost our kid. I just want to scream," Nicole exclaimed. EJ encouraged Nicole to act on her need to shout. EJ yelled loudly, and Nicole quickly joined in, screaming and crying as EJ held her. Moments later, EJ heard the doorbell ring. EJ answered the door for Brady, who said that he had stopped over to speak with Nicole in private. Nicole agreed to meet with Brady alone, so EJ stood back. Brady entered the mansion and told Nicole he was sorry for Holly's situation. Brady went on to say that Tate was the one who was most devastated by Holly's overdose. Brady stated that Tate would never hurt Holly and informed Nicole that Tate had been beaten while in jail. Brady mentioned that he and Nicole had been friends for a long time and requested her to assist him convince EJ to see reason. "I know you're terrified of losing your young baby, and I pray to God she pulls through. But I'm also frightened of losing my little son," Brady remarked with a lump in his throat. Nicole asked Brady if he thought the pills belonged to Holly. Brady claimed there was no way of knowing. Nicole reasoned that Brady would not have confessed to the drugs being his if he didn't believe Tate was responsible. Brady claimed that he had just attempted to have EJ deflect blame and that his maternal instinct had kicked in. "All that said, though, yeah, I believe my son is telling the truth," Brady acknowledged. Nicole became irritated, and she concluded that Brady believed Nicole and EJ had been oblivious to Holly's drug usage. Nicole became enraged when Brady stated that Holly had a difficult and unstable existence and that it was possible that Holly had been addicted to narcotics. "Damn it, Brady. How dare you talk about my daughter like that?" Nicole remarked, her voice rising. Nicole started yelling at Brady to leave, and EJ reappeared. EJ started raging at Brady, screaming that Brady's family had done enough to him and Nicole. Brady agreed to go, but as he walked out, EJ slammed the door in his face. Outside the mansion, Brady appeared frustrated before reaching for his phone. Brady called Paulina. "I want you to fire EJ DiMera," Brady instructed Paulina. Back inside the estate, Nicole revealed that Brady believed the narcotics belonged to Holly. Nicole stated that she did not know who to be angry at, and that she would be the one to blame if Brady was proven correct. Nicole stated that she felt helpless and terrified about losing Holly. EJ encouraged Nicole not to give up and promised to do everything he could to ensure Holly's recovery. And Tate Black must suffer the consequences of his actions. "I swear on my father's soul," EJ added.